There was a full house at Char's Landing on January 24th as the Transition Town Society held a panel forum focusing on the future of the Somas Mill property and the proposed Bird Street development, and how both will be affected by the official community plan, now under review.
Well, there's been controversy, I think, with both of them, and there's been a lot of uncertainty as well. Some misinformation is circulated as well through social media. So it's important to get the facts straight, and we intend to shine a light on it tonight.
I think actually both issues are really important to everyone in Port Alberni, and there's been a lot of interest about both of them. They have unique challenges. The Somas lands are going to be really interesting as far as development on the waterfront, and the Bird Street is really all about developing something that might have a serious environmental impact. So lots and lots of interest about both, I think.
How do you justify developing an area like Bird Street when we have empty parking lots that could be developed, given that you've declared a climate emergency? Development of Bird Street.
There was an enormous amount of interest, but the response to many of the questions was the same. It's just too early in the process to be able to answer them.
We're in a very early stages of review, and there will be a full public engagement process as that moves forward, but we're in the very early stages of reviewing that application.
If you want to build houses for people, that's a good thing. We live here, we like it here. I moved here from the Lower Mainland, I don't want to go back. But I also know that there are other places more suitable for housing, and that should be considered by the city.
So it's an important time for the public to become engaged and have their say, especially given the coincidence of also holding an official community plan review at the same time.
The official community plan is starting off in their next stage. We'll be doing online engagement and in-person engagement. Probably the best way to determine what that engagement is or where to find out the venues would be is to go to letsconnectpa.ca. So, and you can look up the OCP and see the various ways that you can provide input to the city.